Good morning, Azeroth. Good morning, Azeroth. This is Neall, your friendly warrior tank from Medivh, and I help people learn achievements. And this is Good Morning Azeroth for Friday, the 8th of September, 2017. Neall's attempt to bring you the news from all around the world of Warcraft, and today's top story, my last week in WoW. I know it's a couple of days late, but I'm telling you what I did last reset because there was so much to do. There was so much to do last week. Argus dropped, 7.3 dropped, and there was so freaking much to do. I couldn't get it all in. There was so freaking much to do. So I did go into Argus and open up the first two zones of Argus, and then started doing all the world quests and working on the rep and all of the things that come with that. So much to do. I actually opened it up on several tunes, at least 4. Because I was chasing that AP for some of the alts, but got into Argus. I'm enjoying Argus. It's a little different. You know, you can't fly, so you got to learn your way around. You got to learn where the obstacles are and how to get from one place to the other, the mazes, those kinds of things. So much to do this week. That's the thing. I've been thinking about what to do in the Heart Achievements Discord. I was made a host of the Heart Achievements Discord, and looking forward to doing something with them on a regular basis, and need to figure out what that is, whether it's just hanging out in Discord and answering questions about achievements, or going and getting achievements on the fly with people as they pop in, or setting up something in advance to go do with them. Have to figure that out. So if you can help me out, if you've got something you think we ought to do that's fun in the Heart Achievements Discord, let me know. We'll see if that fits into the schedule. There was so much to do last week. Transmog Tuesday, waited all the way until Monday. Waited till the last day of the week to go get Transmog Tuesday done. But I did finally get my last piece from Dragon Soul Raid Finder. 12 weeks on 2 warriors, and finally got my last piece, and a big thanks to the All the Things add-on for making that happen. Whichever add-on I had before I got All the Things told me that the chest piece that I needed dropped from one of the bosses, Zanaz, in the first wing. When I zoned into Dragon Soul this week, I had recently installed All the Things, and I noticed that the All the Things mini list told me, didn't tell me that the chest dropped off of Zanaz. So I was like, WTF, let me go tell these people there's an error. And when I noticed that the mini list said it doesn't drop off of Zanaz, it drops off of Ultraxian. So I went to Wowhead, looked it up, and indeed, in Raid Finder, it drops off of Ultraxian generally, but could drop off of any of the first 6 bosses rarely. The reason I'm thanking them for that is because, one, because of the way Raid Finder works, I was looking forward to just running the first wing and not both wings to go get my chest. So I did run both wings. And I ran that second wing because All the Things told me it dropped off of Ultraxian, and the chest dropped. So thanks to All the Things. If you have not checked out All the Things, I would recommend going and checking out All the Things. I hope to do a video on All the Things very soon so that people can get to see what that's all about. But thanks to them, got Dragon Soul done. I'm down to very few pieces. Throne of Thunder, Raid Finder. I need one more piece from Nighthold. And then I'm into one piece from Hellfire Citadel, and then heroic and mythic sets from Nighthold. Need a couple of pieces, normal and heroic and mythic. Tomb of Sagaris obviously needs some pieces, but I'm very close on most of those. Oh, I would like to say, you know, my LFR shtick, I think I mentioned this before, I do go into LFR sometimes, not sometimes, when I go into LFR I do a little thing where I say, welcome to your LFR, where face building is not encouraged, but is likely, so try to keep up with this. We don't have to pull all the trash, but we usually do. Those kinds of things. Sometimes people laugh at that, sometimes they act negatively. It's nice when people react positively to that, and we have some fun in LFR. LFR can be a little crappy from time to time, so it's nice when people actually enjoy just being silly in the game, and I think I bring that when I join an LFR, so hope people appreciate it. Some people appreciate it. Some people appreciated it last week, so hopefully I get to join you in an LFR soon. My current alt focus, as I've said for the last few weeks, is getting concordance on all the alts for the toys, the mounts, the pets. I am very close to finishing. I have one more concordance to go on the Paladin, the Rogue, the Hunter. It's been very quick the last week because of the way artifact knowledge bumped up. I think I will finish this next week, Paladin, Rogue, Hunter, and be done with all the toys, mounts, pets for all of the alts. I'm not sure that I will. I'm sure I will eventually. I don't know that it'll be a focus on getting concordance on all the weapons, but I'm very close to doing that as well. And with the way artifact power is dropping, certainly could look at doing that as well. My secondary alt focus has been getting the hidden artifact weapon skins. My Horde Warrior obviously got his piece from Nithog. Nithog was up last week. People were complaining. They didn't realize after complaining for so long that Nithog was not up that you have to be exalted with the Valajar to get the piece to drop from Nithog. Nithog had not been up since January, and people have been complaining so long that Nithog was not up that they forgot to go and get their rep done with Valajar. I was exalted on my Horde Warrior, so we got my Nithog piece. Now only have the Halls of Valor piece left to drop. It is rumored that drop rates went up in 7.3 for hidden skins. We shall see next week. I'm down to the random drop for the Mage from the Suramar mobs, and then Horde Warrior from Halls of Valor, Druid from Darkheart Thicket, Shaman from Eye of Ajara, and Rogue from Neltharion's Lair and Vault, 2 pieces for the Rogue. And then I'll be done with hidden artifact weapon skins. Although they did just bring in the hidden skin for the fishing pole, so I need to work on Fisher Friend of the Isles. Talk about that in a second as well, to get the hidden skin for the fishing pole. My third alt focus has been balance of power. The Hunter, I said this last week, was now done with Emerald Nightmare. The Warlock is now into Emerald Nightmare. I think he'll be done this week. The Warrior and Shaman are now ready for Nighthold. They've done all the dungeons and the in-between stuff. Horde Warrior and Shaman ready for Nighthold. The reps are done for most. I'm working on reps for the Warlock, the Mage, the Hunter. Once those are done, we'll just be working our way through raids and dungeons. 6 done, 7 to go. Hope to finish that up in the next month or so. Maybe 2 months. Pets, toys, and mounts this week. Big deal was raiding with leashes. Raiding with leashes came out with 7.3, and I did run the alts through all of the raids from Cataclysm. Blackwing Descent took 6 runs to get all the pets. Throne of the Four Winds, 10 runs, no pets at all. 11 runs, 11th run, I got both the pets. Bastion of Twilight took me 11 runs to get all the pets. Firelands took me 4 runs. Dragon Soul took me 5. I think it was better than the Lich King raiding with leashes. Finally got all the pets, and I got a few extras that I put on the auction house, and they were selling nicely this week. I think I made a nice penny off of a couple of those pets this week on the auction house, so would recommend going and farming some pets if you were trying to make a pretty penny. Like I mentioned earlier, there's also the Fisher Friend of the Isles, which is new with 7.3 as well. There are fishermen in each of the zones, each of the 6 zones. They each want you to become exalted or best friends with them, and then they'll sell you some toys. So I did do the Suramar one last week, and I'm working on getting those done. You need to become best buds with all 6 of them to get the hidden appearance for your fishing pole. And then, in addition to that, it is Darkmoon Fair week. That started Sunday morning. There is a new mount available, the Darkmoon Dirigible. It takes 1,000 of the prize tokens. My closest tune was around 200, so I've been working through Darkmoon Fair, the weeklies and the weeklies and the dailies to get his token count up so he can eventually get that Darkmoon Dirigible. At best, you're going to see somewhere around 200 tokens in a week if you do all of the things. If you did all of the weeklies and all of the dailies every day, you get close to 200. So it's going to take like 5 Darkmoon Fairs to get to 1,000. This is a work in progress. I did save Chromie last week, so I kept her from dying in all the 8 ways in the Chromie scenario. So I am done with Chromie on the Warrior. Not sure if I will go back and do those on other armor types to get the other sets of armor. Essentially, once you get all of the researches done, you're just playing for luck on the items that drop that can either clear a dragon shrine or jump you to the end of one of the portals. So had a little time to spare with a couple of good drops on my second run this week. The weekly event was the Cat of Time Walking. I did one set on the Warrior. There was so much to do, I didn't have time to do any other time walking, and you know, just so freaking much to do this week. Not much to do. Rating, Team Nas, still 909 normal, 709 heroic. Progressing on heroic avatar. I think we had 17 pulls on heroic avatar this week. Hopefully heroic avatar dies this week and we're on to kill Jaden, so that we can finish off and put Tomb of Sargeras on farm as we await for the Argus raid. Looking forward to doing that. Also continuing to run weekly with Horde side. Don't worry about it. Hyjal, appreciate those guys inviting me to their run, allowing me to tank with them on Monday nights. If you are looking for a Horde guild, don't worry about it. Hyjal might be a guild that you would be interested in. Check out those guys. Don't worry about it on the Hyjal realm. Good friends of mine over there. Achievement runs, we took Labor Day weekend off and didn't do anything between Thursdays. We go back to Heroic Emerald Nightmare tonight, Nighthold Tomb of Sargeras on Sunday. We'll do Siege of Orgrimmar achievements tomorrow, Alliance side, and Monday, Horde side. We'll do a Tomb of Sargeras continuation run Saturday, Alliance side, because Alliance side hasn't finished Tomb of Sargeras achievements yet. And then we'll do Emerald Nightmare achievements Sunday, Horde side. Back to those, and then Trial of Valor next week, Nighthold the week after that, and then back to Tomb the last week in September. Still need to figure out Mythic BRF and Hellfire Citadel. It's been like 6 weeks since I've been to those, and need to figure out how to get those into a schedule, because I do still need those mounts, and I know people appreciate those runs and the mount run versions of those runs. So if you've got some ideas to help me figure out a schedule, go ahead and throw them in the comments. I didn't get any questions last week, none that I noticed. If you've got a question for me, go ahead and drop it in the comments section below, or send me something via Facebook or Twitter, and I'll see if I can answer any questions you might have. Didn't get any last week. That being said, keep up with me, keep up with me, keep up with me in all of the ways. One of those ways, Twitch TV, the Neall, streaming live to the internet right now. Go to the stream, throw up a follow, appreciate the follows. At 1,000, we give away more pets and mounts. We're on OpenRaid, openraid.zergid.com. That's where all the achievement runs are hosted, all the fun runs are hosted. Go sign up on OpenRaid if you're looking for an event. We're also in the Heart Achievements Discord, looking to do things with those folks as I've been promoted to host. So if you've got a suggestion on what to do with the Heart Achievements Discord, either hang out in Discord for a day and answer questions, or go on the spur of the moment and help people get achievements, or something planned in advance or run in advance with Heart Achievements, let me know. We'll see if we can fit that in. We're in a guild, Shadowfates on Medivh, Shadowfates on Exodar. Medivh, the Alliance Guild, Exodar, the Horde Guild. If you're looking for a guild, we're looking for you. We're more Alliance than Horde, really, and like I said, if you're looking for a Horde Guild, you might want to check out Don't Worry About It, Hyjal. Also, we're on Patreon, patreon.com, the Nealls. That's where people are helping Neall help other people earn more achievements. We appreciate them all. For as little as $2 a month, you get thanked every time we do a run, and other cool rewards over there at Patreon. Thanks to the patrons, they make it possible. Regnava, Zuki and the Random Wanava Latis, Neall Adafluzi, Tundramova, Ocean Captain Center, Audra, Belweb, Emlunissa, Infinitron, Carl, Lucky Bee, Darla, Psycha, Mystery Patron, that could be you, Vinlanalis, Kakarot, Actisanct, Misery, Cordis, Shigan, Vidaria, Ignorance, Ucha, Marasha, Petsy, Lean Beef, Kogo, Nutty, Dwarfy, Azarea, Noza, JD, Vod, Shimei, Fuggle, Delphinor, Tiger Song, Leia, Mystery Patron, that could be you, Huv, Kamiya, X, Affinity, Javelina, Mystical Aramava, Kloop Dog, Zoo, and Lymphless. They're all helping Neall help other people earn more achievements. We appreciate them all. Y'all have fun storming the castle today, and remember that fire is still bad this X-Pack. Y'all have a great